I know you guys probably tired of seeing me with the hat and in the same spot, but this is the best time to become your best self and the worst time of society. I know that sounds interesting, but in times of crisis, there's always time to become better, right? Right now, where everyone's distracted and doom scrolling and worrying about the government and worried about the man in office, the people that's actually aligned and focused are winning right now. The people that's actually stand on their purpose and they're out the shadows and they're just working constantly, consistently, they're winning right now, and you're one of them. If you're here watching this video and I don't even have that many subscribers, says a lot about your mindset. Nowadays people need the numbers and the known people that make videos in order to watch them, but to watch a small creator that's giving out this real knowledge and game and wisdom is a blessing to you, brother. So and sister, by the way. But yeah, man, this is the best time. I've never seen a time like this where it's just so many opportunities to just work and just grind hard and just get to that next step in life when it comes to bettering yourself, making more money, making more investments. When you see there's a lot of things happening on social media or happening in the media or news, 9 times out of 10 that means there's something else happening behind the scenes that no one's aware of, right? I'm not going to talk about certain things like stocks and cryptos, but there's opportunities that people are changing their lives with right now as we speak. And I'm one of them, and bringing this to your attention, you're one of them as well too, It kind of shocks me that time waits for no man, but yet we act like we have a lot of time. Me personally, I'm young still, but I always tell myself, like, man, I want to make sure that when I look back in my 20s, it was all about learning, get to the next step, actually trying, regardless of how I feel. Like even today, I didn't want to drop videos. I'm not gonna lie, I was tired, bro. I was laying in bed like, damn, but I still drove early in the morning to come out in the woods and rejuvenate my mind and who I am to make these videos, right? To get in that mode. And that's because I care. That's because I care about my life's purpose, right? I understand the opportunity that's arising for a lot of individuals right now who is looking to improve their life, who's looking to, become better as an individual or as a whole, or just to improve society as a whole, And it felt good to be a part of that life journey. I think right now in your life's path, the best thing you can do is just to make sure that you're doing something that you can look back in the past and actually congratulate yourself for never giving up, or just to constantly be consistent with, right? Whether if that's a journey, a dream, traveling, a chapter, or something that you want to create, make sure that you're doing it right now as we speak, because there has never, well, I'm not going to say there has never been a time, but I feel like the 2020s has been about all opportunity. If you want to create yourself a digital world, or app, or be a content creator, or you can do anything, you could be anything you want. And I think that's the most precious thing about life. That's one thing I was saying is failing society, that you can be everything you want, anything you want, or a majority of things that you want, especially if you're still young. I'm still young as well. I have a lot of learning and growing and wisdom to obtain, but I look forward to it. I know I'm very highly favored and protected by the universe because I come out and make sure that other people are aligned with themselves. So I know a lot of people like to say messenger of God and things of that nature, but I know that I'm a vessel being used for a message to other people, and it feels good knowing that, because I know that I'm on my life's purpose. Especially in today's time. Today's time is crazy, man. It could get very wild, but it's about knowing, where crisis arises, opportunity arises as well. So if you're a person right now that's working, you're constantly trying to get to the next step, continue to do that. Continue to be better, continue to keep growing, continue to still have this passion when it comes to making sure that you're getting to the next step. You know what I'm saying? It's important that you love yourself, and it's important that you understand that life isn't against you. It happens for you and it happens with you. So whatever mindset or mentality or perspective that you're walking through life with, that is the life that you're going to get for yourself, right? If you're walking around life negative, or you're always thinking about bad shit, you're going to attract bad things, 9 times out of 10, And I'm not saying if you're a good person that pure good things going to come to you, but you'll always be protected in the unknown, the unseen, And one last thing before I let y'all go, because I feel like I'm just yapping. I know I got something to do right now. Just going to hike, whatever, right? If you're depressed or you feel down right now, I need you to ask yourself, if you have kids or you have something to look forward to, 5 years from now, if you knew that you were going to hit the lottery for $1 billion, would you have still been sad or depressed? No, you wouldn't. If you're sad and depressed, you've been bad rotting, or you just doom scrolling, stop it. Get out to nature, bro. Get out. Get outside. Get better. Like, become better. It's so much out there in life. And you know it too. I love y'all, man. Make sure y'all take care of yourself, man. I'm out.